Okay, we're going to do the guided practice together, and then you will be ready to work on your independent practice. So make sure you have this sheet of paper called guided practice, because guided and independent look almost exactly alike. All right, so directions: circle the correct answers. Let f of x equals x and g of x equals 2x plus 2. Complete the statements to compare the graph of g of x to the graph of f of x. So the first thing they ask us is the graph of g of x is shifted up or down from the graph of f of x. So I see plus 2, so I know that the shift is up. Now let's look at the graph of g of x is steeper or less steep than the graph of f of x. I'm going to change to red. All right, so we are looking at the value in front of x. That's your slope. So a 2, it's bigger than 1, so that makes it a steeper slope. All right, Ms. Martin will pause and let you finish number 2 on your own. Now let's look at number 3. All right, circle the correct answers. Let f of x equals x. The graph of g of x is shown. The slope, now be careful how they word these things. The slope of g of x is triple 1/3, 1 less than, 1 more than the slope of f of x. I'm going to get my yellow highlighter and highlight slope. Slope, slope. All right, we do not use the word less than or the word more than with slope. Less than and more than are used for your shifts. So we're going to cross those out. Those are not the right answer. So let's look at the slope that they have given us here. I'm going to find this perfect point. I am going to rise 1, 2, 3. I'm going to run, go over to the right 1. So I see my slope is 3 over 1. 3 over 1 simplifies to 3. So that's the same thing as the word triple. Now the next question they ask us is about the y-intercept. So I'm going to use my pink. Y-intercept, the y-intercept of g of x is triple 1/3, 1 less than, 1 more than the y-intercept of f of x. So this is where we use the word less than. Less than means subtract. More than means add. So what did we do up here? We have to start at the origin. Let me zoom in. Okay, I'm going to start at the origin, and I'm going to go up from here to the line, and that was 1. So we went up 1, so 1 more than. Up 1 from the origin. Okay? All right, I'll let Ms. Martin pause. And you all can do number 4. Now we're going to look at number 5 together. Get it down a little bit. Okay. So this is where we plot 2 points. So plot each point on the coordinate plane. Draw a line through the 2 points. F of x equals x. The graph of g of x is shifted down 1 from the graph f of x equals x. So shifted down 1. I just used pink right up here for my y-intercept. So I'm going to put shifted down 1 for my y-intercept. And twice as steep, that's my slope. Steep is slope. All right, so plot 2 points to create the line that represents g of x. Coordinates must be integers. All right, we always start with our shift. So let me, zoom in. So we start with our origin, So we start here, and I have to shift down 1. So I'm going to come down 1, and there, that point is my new point on my line. Now I need a slope. Let me come up here. So twice as steep. I'm going to write slope equals 2. Well, I don't have a rise and a run. I need a denominator of 1. Now I'm ready to rise 2, up 2, right 1. So this is going to be close together. So I'm going to go up 2 from this point, from my shifted point. So 1, 2. I'm going to turn right 1. And I'm right there at the ordered pair 1, 1. And so this line has to sneak in there right, I lost my ruler, right beside, right there. So we're going to have to stick it in right there and connect our dots. Okay, so that's the last one. Y'all can do number 6 together and then check it with Martin. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you Monday.